What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's me, your boy Jackson, back again with another video. And yes, this is the second video I'm recording on this fine Wednesday. And yeah, I'm not really stoned anymore. So yeah, hopefully this video will be out by the time you guys are watching this on Wednesday. But if not, it'll be out on a Thursday. Anyway, I haven't done any schoolwork today. I'm absolutely fucked in that department. I'm so behind. But anyway, nevertheless, I gotta put out a video because that's more important in my opinion. But yeah, anyway, like I said in the last video, I will be going on a marijuana sabbatical. So yeah, that sounds like an undercover cop thing. Oh my god, dude. I hate recording when I'm sober. Anyway, yeah, sorry for that. Today we're going to be talking about the time that I did acid on a Christmas day. Now, this story obviously takes place in December. So, yeah, anyway, let's get right into it. My parents had always made me sleep in their closet every single year for Christmas. And my little brother, too, obviously. But, yeah, we always used to sleep in their closet. And, yeah, it was so we didn't go out there and peek at the presents that they fucking put out there for us. And, yeah, they wanted to record our, actual natural reaction to what was out there. So, yeah, they never let us go out there before they had the camera set up. And you'll see why that's important. Anyway, so, yeah, it's getting closer to Christmas. And I'd already been out of school for, almost 2 weeks at this point. I didn't go back to school. I just did my finals online for that week. And, yeah, I was just chilling at home playing Fortnite on my Xbox. Yeah, not really doing anything. But I'd already had the acid because, as you guys probably recall, I made a video called First Time Trying Acid, and that was the last time I was able to purchase said substance. I've been looking for a long time because that's one of my favorite experiences I've ever tried, and I would love to cop some and do it again. I almost did, but yeah, what happened with that will be a future video. Anyway, so yeah, I copped this acid, and I copped 2 tabs, and they were 200 UGs each with a 99.9 needle percent accuracy, or needle point accuracy. And I tested these myself with a Bunk Police test kit. So I knew it was lysergic acid dithilamide and not like an N-bomb or anything like that, N-B-O-M-E. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, this acid was pretty good. And I did some at a Christmas play. I cut the last tab in half, which would have made it 100 UGs. I used my box cutter and cut it diagonal. And so, yeah, this brings us to the night before Christmas. So this year they finally let me sleep in my own room. So yeah, I was just chilling in my own room, and I was like, okay, bet, I got the acid. So I get on the trap top, and I just start watching YouTube on it. And I didn't probably go to bed until like 1, because I heard my parents out there putting out presents for us. So I was like, oh shit. So hopefully they don't come down the hallway and look and come see what I'm doing. But yeah, anyway, they get all the presents out there at like 1 in the morning, and then they go back into their room. And I was like, okay, I should probably go to sleep. And I get done watching the podcast I was watching. Shout out to the Gobcast. Yeah, that shit has me entertained. But yeah, anyway, I go to bed, and I pull this acid tab out and put it in my drawer. And yeah, it's 100 UGs, maybe 110, because it was cut uneven. But anyway, yeah, so I get up in the morning, and I decide right then and there, before I eat anything, to just go ahead and pop the half a tab. And I was like, okay, well, damn, hopefully I start to feel it soon. And before I even step out into my living room, my parents are already yelling at me, go back into the dining room, because they hadn't finished setting everything up yet. They hadn't had the camera out, and they didn't have every single thing out yet. So I'm just chilling in the dining room. Mind you, I haven't eaten anything in over like 9 hours. So this acid was going to hit fast. And I'm just staring at my dining room floor, listening to some music. And yeah, after about 30 minutes, because they were setting it up for a long time. And 30 minutes goes by, and I start looking at the ground, and it starts moving, and I'm like, oh, shit. I didn't really expect the acid to take effect as fast as it did. But anyway, my parents get done setting up everything, and my grandparents were actually staying there with us, too. So, yeah, anyway, that'll be important later on in the video. You'll see why. But yeah, I get out there, and they're already sitting out there, and the video camera's recording, and first thing I look at is the Christmas tree, and it is the brightest I've ever seen it. I don't know if it was the acid or anything else, but the color enhancement on it was amazing. And they had a little train, my dad puts out every year, that was running around the track, and they had Christmas music on the TV, and I'm just enamored by the entire sight. So I stop and freeze, and I'm tripping. I'm starting to trip dick at this point. I'm tripping sack. I'm looking around, and I look stupid. And my grandma goes, oh, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm just in awe. And she goes, oh, that's nice. I was like, yeah. And so I go to the Christmas tree, and I take an ornament off, and I'm just looking at it and feeling it. And I don't know what the fuck was wrong with me. But yeah, they were kind of weirded out. But then I go and start looking at the Christmas presents, and I got some pretty cool ass shit, not gonna lie. I was pretty hyped about that. W Christmas. After I get done looking at everything, I just go and sit down on my couch, and I'm just chilling there for a little bit, and I'm just staring at the roof because I like staring on roofs while I'm on acid. I just like staring at the ceiling. I don't know why. But my grandma comes, and she's not my real grandma. She's my step grandma, but we're still pretty chill. And yeah, she comes and she sits down next to me, and she notices my pupils are big, and like she was like, "Damn!" And then she probably knew I was tripping at this point. My family wasn't like aware of my drug abuse at this point, but only select members were. And yeah, so she probably knew I was on something, but she probably just thought I was like high or something. I don't know. And yeah, about like an hour goes by, and like the fucking breakfast my dad cooked was ready, and I was like, okay, bet. And I wasn't really in the mood to eat because I don't really like to eat much while I'm on acid. But yeah, so I decided to choke down a few bites to make my dad happy, and so I eat like an anorexic chick, and yeah, I'm chilling in my room. And I'm getting dressed because we had to go to the store because for some reason, like I think there was the Dollar Tree or some other shit was just open on Christmas Day for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, I get ready because we got to go there and get like some stuff to cook for dinner because my grandpa forgot to bring it. But yeah, my grandpa also, he goes and gets some alcohol from somewhere. I don't really know where. I don't really remember. But yeah, I'm still tripping at this point. Like I'm just riding in the car with him on the way to the store. And we go get some stuff, and I comb my hair a certain way, and I comb my hair the same way like I do now. As I did like when I was on acid. So like the thing I took from that acid trip was like the way to wear my hair. I cannot fucking speak for the life of me right now. I'm doing this all in one take, so it's kind of hard to speak. But yeah, nevertheless, yeah, we get back from the store, and I'm just talking to my grandma outside, and she's like, "Yeah, I got some like gingerbread houses we can decorate." And I was like, "That sounds gay, but okay." And yeah, so we just start fucking decorating the little gingerbread houses. And my grandpa goes outside to go look at like our chicken coop and some stuff. And my dad goes with him, and my grandma goes, like, or I don't really remember what she said to me specifically because I was tripping balls, but like I don't know. And we're outside like next to each other, and she ended up like talking to me about how she used to do acid, and she knew I was on acid. I was like, "What are you talking about?" She goes, "Your pupils are huge. I used to be an acid head like back in the 70s." I was like, "Okay, cool." And yeah, apparently my grandma used to drop acid and smoke weed, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so I'm chilling, and it's about like probably 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and I had taken the acid at like 10 because we woke up super late. Everybody did because we stayed up pretty late the night before, and I did too. So yeah, I'm still tripping when everybody arrives, and my entire extended family comes over to my house, and I'm tripping balls. And I decided to go hit the cart a couple times because my friend was like, "Yeah, we can go hit the cart." And so I walk over to his house, and we smack it, and yeah, I smoke for a little bit, and then I go back to my house with my dog. And yeah, because I walked him over there. So yeah, we get back to my house, and everybody's there at this point. And my uncle's outside smoking a cigarette with like some other people, my aunt and like my grandma. Like not like my step grandma, but my actual biological grandma, because she came over at this point too. And she brought me some Ritalin, because my actual biological grandma's chill like that. So yeah, she did end up giving me some Ritalin for today, and like for that day. And I gave her like a gram of weed, and she was pretty content with that. I don't know if I used that word right. Well, whatever, fuck it. Anyway, so yeah, I get done chilling out with everybody, and like it's time for dessert. And my dad had made a ton of Christmas candies and stuff like that. So we start eating on those. My grandpa goes, "Hey, bring me some." And so I bring him I don't know what kind of alcohol it was because I didn't really pay attention, but bring it right over to my grandpa, and he starts drinking and eating the candy right away. And this was like not even like a minute after he was finished with his plate of food from dinner. And I sit down on the couch, and he puts like some, I don't know what it was on. I forgot what the TV was on, but he changes the channel to something he wanted to watch. Like he fucking owned it. He fucking owned the place. And I sit down and I start staring at the Christmas tree, and I'm looking at the rocks around like my TV. And it's like stones and stuff because our fireplace is underneath it, but they're all moving. And I start looking at the Christmas tree and the train that's rolling around, because this train had been on all day, and it looks like the train is like coming off the tracks, and it kind of looks like the wind is blowing the tree, even though there's no wind in our house. Like the tree is just moving on its own, and I was just enamored by it. And the lights were just, I don't know, it's really, really pretty sight. And the color enhancement was amazing. I mean, I had a really, really good time on this acid trip. I've never had a negative trip while I was on acid either. Every single time I've taken it, it's been an awesome time. And I'm looking to try to cop some soon. So if I do, you guys will probably get a story about that pretty soon. But yeah, anyway, I had to work pretty hard this week to put out 2 videos, and I already got the first one edited, and now I'm going to have to edit this one, and then I'll try to upload them before everybody gets home tonight. But I'm currently home alone, and I have weed, but I decided like that I'm not going to smoke it because I'm taking a break from it. So yeah, anyway, I'm just trying to run it to the 10-minute mark at this point. But yeah, without any further ado, yeah, that was a Christmas story time. I probably should have told it around Christmas. But yeah, anyway, peace.